All right, we got a beautiful rare fall day up here. 63 degrees, October 20th. Life is good. Gonna run the RSX380. Put the Dynamite Data Logger in it. Check some speeds on laps. See what we're doing on the corners and the straightaways. Ooh, not turning very good with .75% or 50%. Back her up, take her up to 75%. I'm not running full out. At 50% makes a perfect turn full out. It's not running full out. Nice and cool, 98 degrees. Ran her down to 15.3. So I will, top speed is 64. I will upload that and show the data log on that, and we'll check how she did in the on the straights and the corners. I'm not so concerned with how fast as much as what kind of speeds I'm holding in the corners compared to the straights. I noticed this wiping the boat down. I hit a stick out there. Not sure when, but good thing to do. Wipe your boat down, inspect it. I don't have any damage to the turn fin, the rudder or the propeller. Everything looks Good on the propeller. By the way, I was running an 1817 ABC prop. Something I'm trying for laps. 17-degree brake angle. Did pretty well. I like the electronics, temperatures, and how it ran on laps. Don't see any marks on the boat. Stuffing tube, Spectre stuffing tubes. Never took a hit there. No marks on any of the rear pads. No marks on the sponsons. Turn fin is untouched. Wow, that was certainly a great day on the water. Let me count the ways. Nice water to run on. 63 degrees. Boats in one piece. No rescues. I'm down to short sleeve. And we got some data log information to look at. Down at the water, when I was talking about checking your boats after a run, this rudder's kicked back. The brass screw didn't shear. I assume there was no other damage, but if you look close, see the cracking here and here. You can see, I grab the rudder, it's flexing, so I got a bit of cracking across here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that seam up under there, part way across, you can see right here where it's pulled out. So I do have more damage than just the rudder kickback. I'll have to re-epoxy that transom back in. All right, let's take a look at the data logger. Here's where I run my boat. Parking lot, go around this gate, down the dirt road. I stand on this concrete block right here. There's another one over here with a cable between them. They got floats on them, catches the sticks and trash in the spring coming down the river. So I wanted to look at my speeds. This wasn't about how fast I could run laps. I wanted to compare speeds on the straights to the corners. There's 58, looks like, on this front stretch. The highest speed seen on the back stretch was 65. So the unit said 64. But then I wanted to compare that to how fast I was holding through the turns. There's 48, 38, 42, 38 at the apex. And I noticed, looking at these tracks right away, I'm hooking the turns. There's 25. Hook and turns really kills the speed. Come down through here, 58, 56, 54. I got another point right there. 53. So 49 to the apex. 35 when you hook a turn. Isn't that interesting? So 58, 57, 49, 48, 47, 46 to the apex, 33. So I would have never noticed that I was hooking them turns. I felt it a little bit, and I'll tell you why. Something I talked about on the video was steering dual rates. When I came around here, when I first started running, I made this turn, kind of committed to a turn and made the turn, and came around here and ran into shore, set it down off a plane, backed up, changed my driving mode, and took off again. So it's steering dual rates. So a great driving tip is adjust your steering dual rates where you come down a straightaway, full turn on the steering wheel. So I have 3 driving modes. So I found that 50% steering dual rates, I can come down straightaway, make a full turn, and it'll make the size turn I want. So I've paced off. An official lap is 170 feet down the straightaway with 30-foot radius on each turn. So that'd be 230 feet. So out on the road here, I paced off from the near side of this outlet to, even with the corner of this point, roughly 230 feet. Be your straightaway and your turns. So those are the references I'm using when I'm doing competition size laps. I don't want to go out past the corner of this point. You can see I'm kind of not. Just making bigger ones here. But so with the my other prop that was working out nice, the 50% steering dual rate, come down the straightaway, attempt to hold 100% throttle, let off to 90, make a full turn. I can make this turn, come back down the straightaway, make the turn. So with a rigger, if you let off the throttle, slow down, the rudder becomes less effective and it'll go wide on you. That's what happened here. So that's the exciting thing and the scary thing about a rigger. You come down the straightaway, especially when you go to the steering dual rate tip, you only have full turn, you only have 50%. You have to commit to your speed or it'll go wide, hit shore on this corner. So full throttle, let off to 90, full turn. You let off that throttle. If you think you're going to make it, you just have to commit to it. This turn here, it's not so bad other than you lose it in the rooster tail. You just drop her back to 90%, full turn on the steering wheel, commit to that turn, it comes out the other side. So kind of interesting stuff here, the tip, and then the information on this, how hooking these turns. So after I made this turn here, I realized with this prop that I'm running, it's an ABC 1817, 17-degree rake, a prop I'm trying for laps. And I ran this many laps and it didn't overheat. So it's a great prop for running laps. Keeps my electronics happy. But the steering dual rates wasn't set up right. I'm not running as fast. So I changed it to 70, my other drive mode, which was just set at 75%. I could feel I had to steer it through the turn. That could be the hooking, but if I gave a full turn on the steering wheel, it would oversteer on the corners. So I'd be curious to see how uniform a turn is with the steering dual rate set up right, where you commit to make a full turn, and also how the speed would hold through the turn. But so yeah, I'm not getting average speeds, but I got my speeds, what I'm doing in the turns. I can see the hooking. I see the importance of steering dual rates. Kind of interesting. So good information here. Fun stuff.